we've got our boiling water. We're gonna pour it in the cup of happy. Okay, bada bang. Guys, we've got our Arnica here. Got an open bag. And we have this tea ball. This thing's awesome. It's already open. But very useful when working with Arnica because it's so loose. Guys, I put more than enough in. Like, this is almost borderline too much, but what are you gonna do? Okay, bang. Close this thing up. Okay, got our T-ball here. Guys, go ahead and drop the T-ball in your cup of happy. What's going on, beautiful souls? It's Goo, aka Shaman Blanco, aka Seamus LeBlanc. Thank you so much for joining me in my mystifying dojo on this blessed frosty afternoon. As you can see, I'm sipping on some Arnica tea, aka my bone tea, and guys, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret of mine. This stuff keeps my body feeling fresh and vibrant, and I believe it to be an outstanding anti-inflammatory remedy that you and your loved ones may be overlooking. Stay tuned, and I'll teach you what you need to know about this little wonder flower. Much love. Much hugs. As many of you remember, I hurt my back pretty severely a few years ago. I ended up fracturing my sacrum from overexerting my lower back, bursting an artery along the way. It was a rare and I guess somewhat lucky injury seeing as my discs remained uncompromised. Nonetheless, it was incredibly painful and had me laid up coaching and working from a Razor scooter for several weeks. Hearing about all the pain that I was experiencing, Nancy, aka Mrs. Shaman, aka Pocahontas, asked some of her relatives if they knew of any remedies. Her grandmother ended up sending me some Arnica to make tea with, the same herb that helped her grandfather heal his ribs in an amazingly timely and efficient fashion. I ended up drinking the tea twice a day, and let's just say it worked wonders for my healing process, and I've since recommended it to several friends and who have all experienced great relief from inflammation-related pain and beyond. Arnica montana, also known as leopard's bane and mountain tobacco, has been used for medicinal purposes since the 1500s and is still popular today. Arnica is a perennial that grows to a height of 1 to 2 feet with yellow-orange flowers similar to daisies. Stems are round and hairy, ending in 1 to 3 flower stalks with flowers 2 to 3 inches across. Leaves are bright, the upper leaves are toothed and slightly hairy, while lower leaves have rounded tips. It is a native to the mountains of Europe and Siberia and is cultivated in North America. Arnica is used topically for a wide range of conditions including bruises, sprains, muscle aches, wound healing, superficial phlebitis, joint pain, inflammation from insect bites, and swelling from broken bones. More recent studies suggest it may also be helpful in the treatment of burns. Homeopathic preparations are also used to treat sore muscles, bruises, and other conditions caused by overexertion or injury. Alright, beautiful souls, we've got our kettle full of boiling hot water. We went ahead and dumped that hot water into our cup of happy. Guys, we also have a tea ball inside the cup of happy. The tea ball is filled with Arnica. So after you put the Arnica in, go ahead and shut the tea ball. Things very useful when working with loose teas like an Arnica. Guys, let it sit in the cup 5-10 minutes. Let all the healthy components of the Arnica soak into the water so when you drink it, your body is absorbing all that good. So guys, this is what a bag of Arnica looks like. Just like a bag of herb, dried out herbs, dried flowers. It's got a weird taste. If you really look at it, it just basically looks like a little daisy type deal. Yeah. Although from my experience of ingesting Arnica in tea form, I consider it to be completely safe, there are some health risks that have been associated with using Arnica. No one really knows how Arnica works. It is thought that the chemicals that are medically useful are located in the flower heads and in the lower stems of the plant. There is some medical evidence showing that these Arnica chemicals might help with inflammation and pain, but they can also limit a person's ability to form blood clots, increasing their risk for serious bleeding. Because of its ability to prevent clots from forming, Arnica should not be taken with other medications or herbal products that can thin the blood. If you are taking Arnica and you have an upcoming surgery, let your surgeon know and stop taking the Arnica product. at least 2 weeks before the procedure. Large amounts of undiluted arnica can cause irritation or damage to the skin, mouth, throat, and stomach, as well as vomiting, diarrhea, rashes, shortness of breath, fast heartbeat, high blood pressure, damage to the heart and other organs, increased bleeding, coma, and death. Arnica is not safe to use if you are pregnant or breastfeeding. Drinking arnica teas or tinctures can result in miscarriage. Whoa, hold on now. I know, that sounds freaky, that sounds scary. Those are some heavy risks associated with ingesting arnica. Though the risks associated with arnica seem pretty severe, upon scouring the web for serious cases of arnica overdose, there were very, very few cases, and I could not find a case of anyone dying from arnica ingestion. Guys, if you find one, please let me know about it. Either way, this should be considered before you give this remedy a try. Also consider this. There's a sad trend in our world where the powers that be systematically place a negative stigma on the things that are arguably the best things for us. And most of the time, there's a profit involved. Draw from your own life experiences and do your own research so you can truly gauge what works for you. My name's Guru, aka White Shaman, aka Natty Boo Boo, aka Goobot, aka The Last Shamurai, aka Gukaso, aka The Alkaline Liger, aka Skip to My Goo, aka The Heated Blanket, aka Sham Wow. And as a top tier nutritionist, a decorated stretchiologist, and a first team all shaman wellness savant, I recommend sipping on some carefully sourced arnica tea. If you're dealing with some inflammation related pain or discomfort, it worked for me, and I hope that it works for you. I created this channel out of love, so please show me some back by liking, subscribing, and sharing this video with your squad. And as always, write me a comment or write me a poem. I'll write you one back. I appreciate you tuning in. Much love, much hugs, and may the best electricity be upon you. Peace.